My name is Kevin Griffiths, CEO and founder of Trade Thriving, or more accurately, his AI doppelganger. We are an AI company after all. Why not use AI here too? Anyways, he doesn't like being on camera, but I don't mind. I just wanted to show you what the MHV and MLV can do with a live account. I did edit this video down to take out loading screens and any dead space, but it should show you what your morning would look like using one of our premium products. In the demo, I am going to show you my live Alpaca Markets brokerage account alongside with my Thriving account. I will switch in between both to show the trades, how fast the positions are taken, and the end result for the day. If you have questions, please feel free to contact my team or myself so we can help clarify anything for you. Enjoy the demo.
So this is the start of the day. It's 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm in Mountain Time. This is the MHV dashboard, and this is the Alpaca account. The Alpaca account, this is a live account. It's going to kind of show you exactly how this works. You can see it's already taking a position, starting to dip a little bit. It's pretty common when it first takes a position. You can see it set up the take profit orders after it took the position. It does that every single time. It usually puts those in there just in case it just spikes a little bit and not a lot. So they're there for protection to protect any type of profit that might come. Sometimes it might take like 5-10 minutes for this to actually really start moving. So I'm going to talk about like what it's actually doing. So it's actually looking at the biggest movers and biggest gainers of the day. You can see that it's currently down a little bit, but you can see it's starting to fluctuate, starting to trim back up. And as it's doing this, it's going to do this back and forth a few times till it actually really makes that giant jump. You can see that in the MHV dashboard that it's showing the same position, exactly kind of where you're sitting at, but that only updates about every minute. This is the group of gainers that it's currently looking at right now. That list does change throughout the day. That is what it's looking at exactly at this moment. You can see that it actually jumped and then it came back down. So we're just going to keep on watching this for a little bit. The MHV dashboard doesn't really have that much stuff, but I'm just kind of showing you as far as like what the accuracy is between the MHV and the Alpaca account. You can see that it is still looking at the same exact position. We're still down $491. Looks like it's still a little bit down a little bit. But we'll just wait here for the next few minutes and watch it start to rebound. As the day goes on, it will constantly monitor the position as it starts to swing. You can see a little swing right now. Let's see if it holds. It dropped a little bit. Okay. It'll just take a little bit longer. Well, as it's doing these swings, the MHV is also analyzing the other symbols. This is not just monitoring just the one that you're currently in, it's monitoring all of them. And as it's monitoring them, it's looking for any type of better position. The better positions might come up and it might sit there and say, okay, this isn't profitable enough, and it might go and bail. If it does jump to another position, that's fine. There's a bunch of them that it can choose from. Most of them will be between a 30% to a 200% type gain for just today. And that's what we're mostly concerned about, is about chasing the ones with the biggest momentum. All right, so it looks like it's still looking at the same position. These swings come fast, so it might happen just in between, like just page jumps where we might be going back and forth. But typically our clients are seeing between 3% daily and 6% daily on average. And those are astonishing numbers. We know that. The best results you might end up with on like a single day. I've seen some as high as 48% in a single day. I've seen some where it will only get up to where it'll finish at like under 1%. And the reason why it would do that is because of our stepped take profit floors. So our take profit floors are designed to capture as much profit as possible and keep it safe. It's not perfect because it has to do it as fast as possible, and sometimes it can't beat someone else to the market. For instance, oh wow, look, we actually did jump. We jumped $1,000 and went up 3.01%. The graph isn't very good. Okay, so you can see that we've jumped up quite a bit. We're only 5 minutes in until when the MHV started. So as time goes on, you can see that it has actually switched to a different position. It's on a different symbol right now. It's set up to take profit orders. It probably saw a better case of movement and better momentum. Fantastic. Exactly what it's designed to do. It's starting to dip a little bit. Not to worry. So we just lost 3%. I'm not worried at all. This will go up as things kind of go on. I'm not super concerned. On the MHV dashboard, we have a couple different things that load over here. So we have the current position, the top gainers, and you can see like your overall status of everything. We also have the MHV settings actually on this page as well. Those are editable items that you can actually change as you might feel that you might do a better job of optimizing it. It's all up to you, and you can share those optimizations with other MHV users if you want. We do have a Discord channel for Thriving, and we have a room just for MHV and MLV users. Okay, so we're just going to kind of sit there and wait. It looks like it just jumped. We're up at 2,200. The graph didn't change. Went up to 6.3. Nice. So we're actually up quite a bit. This is really great. So it looked like it entered back into the position and actually captured the profit and then went back into a position for the same symbol. So, which means that it's probably still calculating that it's still trending up. Now I have a profit floor, and you can see all these different orders it's already made just today. Now, the profit floor I have set up for my account, which is the default, is you can see all these different take profit orders, and you'll see that it cancels a lot of them. And the reason why is because it jumps from the buy all the way to the full profit, and so it just skips all the other ones. Wow, another big jump, 9.16. Wow, that was a big jump. Oh, it just dropped 6%. Nature of the beast. Oh, it's coming back up. Okay, so I'm not really worried. These type of changes are really typical. I have some take profit stuff, take profit floors that are there to protect it. It's just happening so quick that take profit floor gives it a few seconds to make sure that it's going to stick in a certain spot. So we want to make sure that it's being highly accurate. Wow, there's a big jump, 16.52%. Wow, that's over $5,000 in profit just today. Look at that big jump. Is it going to go up anymore? I don't know. It might be. If it goes up anymore, I mean, that's one of my take profit floors right there, 15%. Wow. I went from $35,000 today to over $40,000 today. At this type of rate, I mean, if you make 5% a day, you basically double your money of your whole portfolio in about 2.5 weeks. about 3 weeks. It just kind of depends on how much risk you're willing to take versus how much you're not willing to take. It just dropped down to 13.97 and got rid of the position. 15% was one of my profit floors, and it looks like it just held it right there. So, yep, done trading for the day. So, up here it's still saying 15.45, but it just hasn't updated yet over here. Our balances update every. This is where our settings are. Our balances only update every 5 minutes inside of Thriving. We don't want to overtax your Alpaca account with all the other trade stuff that we're currently doing. You can see that on the Thriving dashboard, the graph looks beautiful. Looks pretty much identical to the Alpaca one. The Alpaca one's a slightly different just because they do theirs in smaller increments than we do. We do ours in 5-minute increments. So this should update here in a few minutes. So let's talk about what the expectations are. The expectations of the MHV are you will end up with a very large gain, uncapped gains. It can spike up to these type of gains anytime it wants to. I've seen some go as high as 40%, 42% in a single day. The MLV is capped. So the MLV runs the exact same AI. The only thing it does is it caps you at 1.5% a day. So you have a lower SaaS fee, but your potential is a lot bigger with the MHV. See, prices have now, or the totals have synced, the balances have synced. You can see that 13%, almost 14%. That's an amazing number. If you captured that at least once a week, plus like smaller little gains every week, I mean, it's still a fantastic win. It's done for the day. You can see that it's 8:06 and it's done for the day. 8:06 my time in Mountain Time. That's 10:06 Eastern Time, and that would be, I mean, you're talking. It's been open for 36 minutes. The stock market has in general market, but you can see that this is the stock that it ended up on. It was BENF. Let's go take a look at it real quick. See like what it looks like. So the AI has analyzed it live and has been looking at it. So its market cap is only 4.1 mil. So it's a small stock. But you can see even the portfolio AI, one of our other AIs, it has been telling it to buy it because it has been anticipating it. Not a lot of other information on it. No analyst ratings or anything else. How would you have found this? You couldn't find it unless you knew, unless something new. So, call us or set up a demo.